bit of roadside porridge for breakfast.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode. This week we're going to be continuing with our 28 days of free camping challenge.
We're currently on Hemas number 4 four-wheel drive track for the Pilbra area. We're hitting the back roads into Karijini National Park. We've just had brekkie. I've made a second coffee. Let's get stuck into it.
At the end of 2021, we decided it was time for a complete life change. So we sold our house and business. Now we are travelling around Australia looking for adventure and seeking moments of solitude. Morning guys, last night was our 7th night of our 28-day free camping challenge. We just stopped off at a roadside rest area just outside of Tom Price.
Today we're heading up into Karijini National Park, which I'm super excited about to start exploring it.
We've made it to Karijini.
We're at Hamersley Gorge.
In the northern section of the park. That's what we're going to be exploring today.
Super excited to go and have a look.
First things first guys, we need some food. And then we're going to pack a day pack each, picnic lunch, go down into the gorge and spend a few hours just down there chilling out, exploring. I think it's going to be a really good day. A little tricky in places. We haven't filmed too much of it because we're focusing on our foot placement and safety. We're going to chill out here, go for a little swim in here. There are so many people just down there, whereas up here it's just the two of us. Okay, go, dunk yourself.
Oh,
is it that cold?
No, it's not too bad. You wouldn't want to stay in here too long. One, two, three, go. Good?
Yeah, it's nice. It is very refreshing, let's just say. The people have come and gone in waves. Every now and then you have a nice peaceful moment like this where we have this top little bit all to ourselves.
The next wave of the people are approaching.
Really?
They're down low at the moment, but they see us up here and get inquisitive.
Making our way to a free camp, but the old girl has a funny little purr to her.
You want to give it a rest for me?
What are you thinking? I think we got a cracked hose.
This one is the belt. If I wet the belt, does it go away? Well, I can't seem to diagnose what the problem is, where that noise is coming from. So we're just going to try and drive it into camp, and then I can do a full assessment at camp, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, this is our free camp for tonight, or probably the next couple of nights, maybe 2 or even 3. We're at the southern end of the Karijini National Park, just outside it, so it's pretty well located.
I'm still trying to chase down this engine noise that we've got, and still some servicing and maintenance on the car, which I've done this afternoon to finish off. and then cook some dinner tonight, and it's early night for bed, I think.
I've had a shower. You need a shower. You're filthy.
Definitely got to have a shower. I'm absolutely trashed.
Morning guys, we've just left camp. We're on our way into Karijini to do some more exploring, but the patrol saga does continue this morning. She just didn't sound right at all this morning when we started her up. So tomorrow morning is Monday. Shannon's going to give a few mechanics a call around our local area. We don't think it's too sinister, the sound, the noises. If we did get held up here for a week waiting to get in to see a mechanic, I wouldn't be too sad, Shannon.
No, not really. It'd be nice and relaxing. There's a few other minor things I need to do. We've got loose wheel bearing and a few bits and pieces, so I can tick all those off the list while we're waiting to get into a mechanic.
And if we get stuck here, the campground is really nice. It's free.
And we've got internet. So cool. We get to walk down in there later.
Handcock Gorge, guys. That's what we're about to walk. We're going to Kermit's Pools. Or Kermit's Pool. How excited are you, Shannon?
I'm pretty excited.
Me too. Let's get into it. I feel like a little girl in a candy shop. The green is ear to ear, I'm telling ya. This is fun.
I think this is where we get wet.
Water shoes, baby. Let's get them on.
Oh.
It's fresh, to say the least. You know when the water's so cold it's tingly?
Yeah.
It's tingly. It's tingly cold. Ooh. We just waited for a couple to make their way up here. It definitely is a waiting game when you do pass people, but they said the walk was challenging, spectacular. You will have to swim if you want to get to the end, and there's nobody else on trail unless somebody's close on our heels behind us.
It is just so spectacular in here. We've just edged our way down the edge of that little canyon there.
Which is a little wee bit sketchy. This is where we're going. Down there.
Down, scramble. We're actually working our way down the waterfall.
We have made it to Kermit Pool. The walk really isn't very long. It's spectacular. If this is all I saw of Karijini, I'd be one very happy girl. This is spectacularly beautiful.
Oh guys, I wouldn't be lying if I said I wasn't nervous.
We're just going in, we're getting straight back out. There's no risk of hypothermia if we're smart about it.
Yep.
Let's do it. That was, no word of a lie, 10 times colder than Ellery Creek, where Shannon had his near-death experience from hypothermia. And I instantly hit that water and started swimming. And I instantly panicked because, well, hypothermia is real to us now. I mean, it's real.
I think we'll be alright, but
I couldn't do it.
I think you can. I think it's just all in your head. We're going to do it.
I did it. I did it. Yeah, there's like a big rock ledge. I wasn't lying, right? It's freaking cold.
And it brings back bad memories. Oh, wow.
That's it, guys. End of the line. Morning guys, we're having a home day today. I'm all set up under the awning, getting phone calls done and some paperwork, just with the finalisation of end of financial year with our old business that we had in Sydney. And Shannon is working on the car, getting a few things done that he noticed needed to be tweaked and fixed when he did his car checks the day before last. So bit of a slower day, but a very productive one, hopefully.
What I wouldn't give for a concrete bloody driveway at the moment. Just had a few days around camp, trying to get on top of a bit of maintenance and bits and pieces, and trying to address probably the biggest issue that we're struggling with at the moment is the bull dust. We just can't get out of it. You're driving in it, you're walking in it, you're living in it, you're eating it. It's just everywhere. And one of the biggest dramas we're having is it's getting into the cab. I've gone and bought new door seal because this is all pretty well had it. I think this could be a bit of a drama too, the actual light switch, which doesn't work, but it's actually broken and holding the door open. And also you can see there the latch is busted as well, so the door doesn't shut properly. Along with ordering all these parts, is I've actually cut this mat back because it was actually sitting and hitting on this seal, so the door wasn't closing properly. I'm going to try and clean up all this dust inside the cab, reorganize it. I've done the back canopy today, got a good organization on that. Thinking we're just going to stick to the bitumen for a while until these seals come in. Hopefully they won't take too long. They're getting sent up to Port Hedland, so hopefully they'll be in soon and we can get them fitted and we can start hitting the bull dust again. I had the car at the mechanics yesterday, just getting the oil dropped. I'm just finishing off the service now, and I got him to give it a once over while it was there, just because I couldn't work out exactly what was wrong with that front end noise, and it was the viscous hub, which I was right about. So we're just waiting for some parts to come in now. I'll give you a bit of a rundown later on everything they found, but for now, just getting this service finished off.
Clutch requires adjustment. Pressure plate has some issues.
That's good to know.
Viscous hub needs to be replaced.
That's what I thought the noise was coming from the front end.
Coolant is contaminated. Colour brown, requires flush.
Looks green in the radiator, but brown in the overflow tank. So not sure.
Dry belts are cracked and worn.
I only had them changed 6 months ago.
Drag link ball, joint boots are torn.
Knew about that. I've got those parts on order coming to Port Hedland.
Engine mounts are both split, require replacement.
What the?
Water pump needs replacement.
I've been thinking that the water pump's been leaking for ages and just trying to find someone that actually tells me that it is.
Minor oil leak coming from the turbo.
Knew about that. That's not a huge concern.
Steering column is loose.
That makes sense. There's heaps of play in the steering wheel. So we're currently just outside Karijini in a free camp. We've been here for about 8 days. We're waiting for parts for the patrol. Basically on that list, what we're hitting is cooling system. We've got complete flush happening. We've got a new viscous hub, new water pump coming up from Perth, which we're waiting for at the moment. I've got new belts going on. And obviously also those cracked engine mounts, we're going to replace those. This is what 8 days in a free camps look like. Midday naps, little bit of extra chocolate every day. Yeah, the 98% dark chocolate, the good kind, and plenty of popcorn. And I've been splurging, double cups of coffee every day. Sweet potato mash tonight. I called the mechanic to see how things were going at about 12 o'clock today, what time, when the parts would be in, sort of thing, later in the week, and they told me, you were booked in Sunday, you never turned up. And I said to the lady, well, it's hard to turn up when no one calls you and lets you know. So they said, come now. We rushed down there, packed everything up all frantically, and then we dropped it off. We walked over, spent a nice couple of hours in the park relaxing, came back, thought the car might be kind of halfway done. Haven't even started it. Bring it back tomorrow. So we're at another free camp, but guys, we're not on the red dirt. Can you believe I've already brushed this down 3 times to try and get rid of the red dust?
It is worn in to a whole new level now. It's normal colour, it's new colour. Normal, new, normal, new.
I mean, it was already old and worn in, but it's next level now after this.
Last 8 nights.
Yeah. 8 nights in full gust. Wouldn't recommend it. We just picked the patrol up from the mechanic in town.
9 hours.
Took a lot longer than they said, but heck, they gave me a massive discount on it. They changed the water pump in the viscous hub. It was completely shagged, they said, which is great. They were unable to get this minor squeak noise, which has been driving me mental. But they also were able to fix my radiator, which was loose as well. So they've done an awesome job. I just hopefully we can fix this squeak, because I just hate little tiny squeaky noises.
Mind you, they did say that they didn't think it was sinister, that it was problematic.
They think it's extremely minor, and I'm probably overreacting.
And they also didn't change out the engine mounts, but we have the new engine mounts.
Which we'll swap them out at some point.
It was actually the owner who worked on the car today, and he said that they're not cracked, it's the paint that's cracked. We have spent the last 12 nights in the Tom Price, Karijini area, and the last 9 days we haven't done any exploring at all.
We've taken off this morning and we're at Dales Gorge in Karijini.
Oh, it's not cold. It's really pretty. This is spectacular. Yeah. Our little stepping stones. Time to head back up. Ooh, she's gonna be a steep one.
That was an insanely spectacular gorge.
Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and drop us a comment, and we'll see you next week.
Bye guys.
Bye.